Let's talk about taking in what you learn and making it part of you. Many people study an endless amount of theory. In fact, the formal education system is heavily structured around theory. And a lot of the time you're learning a lot of concepts and ideas, but it's so important that you can actually practice them and make real life use of them. Especially when it comes to your personal development, because if you only take in ideas or if you only listen to them and never really apply them, you won't really get much use of it at all. You're almost just kidding yourself mentally, because if you're not really making use of the ideas, they're really pointless. So what you have to learn to do is really take them in fully and apply them in the right circumstances. And those circumstances are in fact all the time. So when it comes to character traits such as self-reliance, you have to put it to use on a daily basis. Or focus, or dedication, or consistency. All of these things have to be practiced, not just talked about or thinking about it. That's not enough. You can really take yourself and your life and your results to the next level if you start to implement. And the best way to do it is to take the ideas and say, how can I apply this to my own life? Then think about a few situations and then actually make use of them that way. Do it repeatedly over and over again and they'll actually become part of you. Another thing that you should consider is that you should have a mentor or a teacher guiding you and helping you really implement the ideas. Because it's one thing to hear a lot of truth and a lot of power, but it's another thing to really live it. Now when I work with clients one-to-one, this is one of the most important things that we go through. And this is really the key. It's to put into use these ideas and really make them real in your own life and actually change your mindset in a way where it's useful to you. Because if your results are not getting better, it simply is pointless. You have to take control, take charge, and make sure that you are getting results. Carrying these ideas, if you're not using them, will not do any good. It will actually become analysis paralysis, and you have to make sure that you're implementing to really make the most out of it. What you'll notice is a lot of the time you won't really be thinking about it consciously, and that's not the point either. You're not meant to turn up to a situation and all of a sudden think, wow, let me put to use my dedication and focus right now. Even though you can do that, it's supposed to happen naturally. And when I say supposed to, I mean you're meant to make it happen naturally. You're meant to make it enough repetition where it sticks and you really just use it with flow. Because flow really is an essential part to it all. And if you're taking in what you learn, you have to learn to really make it flow through you and become part of you. And now these are the ways you can do it. Start to apply it. Start to think about how you can apply what you're learning, the ideas that you're thinking about how great they are, but actually making use of them in your daily life. Because again, playing around with your head and thinking about how awesome all this is or how great it would be if you could do it, it's not really worth anything.